working out your mind. Or think that I'm blind to all your love crimes. Well, I'm done serving time. You got your sneakers on, but I still keep track. Red circles all around my back. That's so big, just so fat. You exercise my damn.
You guys want to answer the topic, please answer the topic with the hashtag message. Hashtag girl.
Nature fail. You must have thought you wished it well. You can go to hell, sir. You ain't that sensitive to me. You ain't that slick to me. No, you ain't that smooth to me. You can't keep on walking, on talking, on looking for a girl like me. Girl like me. Girl like me. You can't keep on walking.
Guys, welcome to a new episode of Girl Vibes. I am your host, Crystal Jones, and we are in the building. You know where we are every week, every Wednesday, right here at Jim's Bar and Lounge on 1595 Broadway. Now, I've had a busy first few days of the year, and I'm super excited to keep it going. So right now, sitting on the couch, you know who we got? We got Wade Black.
Hey, what's going on?
Let's turn your mic on. All right. We in the building.
We're in the building. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Wade Up Black in the building. I'm glad to be here on Girl Vibe Podcast. And what's going on? How you been?
Well, you know, I just had a birthday. You know, I celebrated my birthday
Happy
last
birthday.
week, Wednesday.
Happy birthday.
You know, I had a great time. A lot of people came out to celebrate with me. You know, it's really humbling to find people that really fuck with you.
Right,
With you.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Not just on some what can you do for me type shit, but really fuck with you. You know what I mean? So it was really humbling to see the people that came out and celebrated my birthday with me, you know, and we got a whole party started. I sweated my lashes off.
Yeah, I saw the footage. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I
saw the
sweated my
footage.
lashes off. It was hot, sweaty, but fun.
Right,
Okay,
right,
we
right,
had a good time. We kept it rolling.
right, right.
So, but today, this week,
Yes.
I had a long day. I'm learning to be a paralegal. So I was flying solo today,
Okay.
you know, and I just knew that if I fucked up, I was gonna lose my job.
Oh man. Oh man.
And I'm just thinking to myself, like, I'm having a Craig moment from Friday. Like, how the fuck you gonna get fired before you get hired?
right,
Like,
right. You can't do
I'm
that.
still shadowing niggas. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna lose the job before I even get it? I'm so mad. Please don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. Don't
Right,
fuck up.
right,
So
right.
I was thinking about that all night. So I didn't really sleep good.
Okay.
So I took some melatonin and woke up late.
And woke up late. Well, I tell you, you know, sleep is the cousin of death, like Nas said. And you know, nobody got rich going to sleep. So I'm
I
glad
feel
you're
you.
here. You know what I mean? Time is money, money is time. So I'm glad that you found the time and I found the time. You know, DJ Doc Hollywood, DJ Ralphie, and everybody. I salute you guys.
I appreciate you. So today we talking about how to keep our schedules together. Because I got a new artist, I do my podcast, I work a regular job, I do stuff as an EMT, I'm a healthcare professional. So it's like time management is important. You know, I know you're a busy guy.
Yes.
So
I am.
what do you do to kind of get yourself, you know, situated for your weekly or your monthly run?
Well, you know, you got to get a crew.
Okay.
You know, you get a crew, and when I say a crew, I'm not talking, 5, 10 people. You get one person that you could designate and really trust with
Okay.
with your day-to-day goings, because you still got regular life.
Right.
Unless music is your life, if podcasting and videography or whatever you do, if that's not your life, your everyday bag, then you have to prioritize.
Right.
So what I did was, I got Johnny Love,
Okay.
I got my brother Crack Wade Eye,
Okay.
I got K Hami, I got a few individuals in my corner, SL McKay, Free SL, that
Okay.
understand that I'm kind of sporadic.
Okay.
So what I usually do is I send out a good morning to everyone, blue morning everybody, and I give them the criteria and the rundown of what I plan on doing for the week.
Okay.
And as them things come along, I try to designate and give somebody a job to do.
Okay. I need a crew too. I've been trying to get some roadies and some interns for a minute.
And it's difficult though, because this isn't everybody's life.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So like I just got finished telling DJ Dr. Hollywood, He always wants me to say his whole name. I hate saying his whole name. But
It's like a Tribe Called
yeah,
Quest.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
got to say the whole thing.
If this isn't what you do,
Right.
then it's not going to work.
Exactly.
This has to be something that you live. When you wake up, the first thing you're doing is checking emails and invoices and DMs, and you're sending out, responses and things of that nature. So if this is not what you do, it's not going to work. You got to be 10 toes down.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But, time management for us is really hard. So I really think that if you sit down with a calendar,
Right.
get you a pen and some paper, actually jot down the things that you are planning to do or the things that you foresee doing in the near future, make a plan.
Make a plan.
Make a plan.
And it can't be, everybody has I got 10 things I want to do.
Right.
First, you got to weed that out and see what you can do.
Absolutely.
Then after you see what you can do, which, one of those or two of those you can do with the least amount of expense,
Right.
the easiest.
Right.
And then, once you accomplish that, you move on to the next. Everything is step by step.
Absolutely.
Step by step. I didn't get here to get with, Girl Vibe podcast just bullshitting.
Right.
You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? Working.
Working hard. Working hard.
Yes, working hard.
So, like we say, we working hard and stuff like that. We got different streams of incomes that we're trying to get going and stuff like that. So with that, I mean, you have to prioritize
Yes.
certain things because after all of this glitz and glam, you have regular life. We're still
Right.
people at
Right.
the end of the day. We
Right.
still got to go food shopping.
Still. That's right.
Okay, until I can go get somebody to go for me, I ain't get there yet.
Right.
But until then, I gotta prioritize. I'm still gotta go food shopping. I still
Well, then,
gotta.
then you might not have to though. See, because if you go online and you order your food, now they got people out there that will deliver it to your crib. All you got to do is pay for your shit.
Yeah, I tried that.
You know what I'm saying?
I did, and I got the wrong fish. The fish looked at me, and I looked at him, and I was like, "I didn't order you, and I don't know what the fuck this is because this is not a salmon."
Right.
Okay,
Right.
I think they call it a porgy.
Porgy. Oh, no, you want a salmon.
I wanted a salmon,
Right,
and
right.
I know I wanted a salmon fillet. That's what was
Okay.
in the picture.
So you rather do it yourself.
Absolutely.
I understand.
Okay. I don't
Understand.
even send the kids to go get the food no more. Why? Because they got to go back. They always fuck up. They got to go back.
Right,
And
right.
because they got to go back, now they mad at mom because mom don't just eat regular shit. I'm very picky.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. I'm very picky. I have
Got
a
it.
sensitive stomach. So I gotta get things going the way I need it going. And I have a specific taste bud.
Listen,
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. Get it how you like it. You understand what I'm saying? And that way you're satisfied. But yeah,
Exactly.
prioritizing is that's the best that's the best word we can use. You know what I'm saying? You
Word.
gotta do what's important first, and everything else is secondary. Like I like to tell my son, do what you gotta do to do what you want to do.
Absolutely. I tell my son that all the time. You do what you have to do, then you can do what you want to do. And if you do what you have to do right and quickly the first time, you don't have to keep doing it.
Right.
Touch it once and keep it
Right,
moving.
Right.
You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
Exactly.
You waste
exactly.
time having to go back and do it again and go back and do it again. How many times did you run back to the store?
Right,
Are you
right.
tired yet?
Right. Right.
Because you ain't paying attention to the little details.
Exactly.
So it's a learning process for everybody. And sometimes people don't get it until they late in the game.
Right.
So this is why we are here on this platform to inform you.
Information.
Okay, we're gonna inform you.
Yeah, information.
Prioritize.
Exactly.
Okay, it's not about what you need or what you want or what you have to have. It's about what's important.
Right. That's right.
Okay,
That's
what's
right.
the necessities
Right.
and what is going to make my life easier
That's
at
right.
this very moment in time? Because at the end of the day, we make life hard
And and make this process just move forward.
and a little faster.
Yeah, and a little faster.
And a little
You know
faster.
what I'm saying?
Everybody want instant gratification,
Yeah, everybody want instant fame.
instant everything.
Fame don't come in a box. You know what I'm saying? With powder and water.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got the work. You need some eggs. You need some flour. You need everything to make this cake right here. You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So as we get this talking to Waiter Black, okay, tell us a little bit about what you've been doing since Summer Jam. This is the last time I seen you.
Woo, Summer Jam. That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was dope. Shout out to Ace General and everybody that had something to do with that. Stunner Dior came out. It was beautiful. Mo Dub, D Chambers was out there. It was a great vibe. It was a positive vibe. Even the police, stopped through the stage and they showed love. But since then, recording, of course,
Okay.
always performing, always on stage. You know what I'm saying? Also, look for me right now at the Major Stage Showcase coming up January 19th. We'll be doing that. I got the joint with Vado I just finished.
Okay. Tell us a little
me
bit
and
about that.
It was a joint that my partner SL McKay put together.
Okay.
You know, I ended up meeting Vado. You know, we got a good rapport.
Okay.
Great vibes in the studio. Just around the time when he was battle rapping. You know?
Okay.
So we ended up working on a few joints and we picked one.
Okay.
It's called For the Money. So we're gonna be right. So look out for that because we definitely coming out with that. Look for the money.
Okay.
I got the Look How I Move joint right now bubbling on the remix chip. We got the Japanese version featuring 110 Kid and his Tokyo crew. So shout out to Japan and shout out to 110 Kid. Shout out to Chris Beats for producing the beat.
Right.
We're working on the dance hall remix of that right now.
Okay.
And
okay.
I'm working on an all-female version.
Ooh.
Where I'm just keeping the hook.
Right.
It's my hook. But female rappers jump on this remix.
Tune in.
All females. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna see how you move and we're gonna jungle with that. But
all right.
just working and just working and working and working. You know, I'm a workhorse.
I see that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a workhorse. Now I did an interview today before this. I got another interview tomorrow. So
okay.
Just working. I wrote a book.
You wrote a book.
I wrote a book. It's called Little Boy Blue. So I'm working on the soundtrack for that actually right now. It's an audio book.
Okay.
So I'm working on the soundtrack for that. We'll be in Syracuse this month, working with Team Hami member Just One.
Wait, don't go no further. You just can't slide that in there and then act like that wasn't a big ass fucking monumental type shit. You said you wrote a book.
Yeah, but I write books. I write novels.
Well, tell us where we can find your books.
Well, this will be the first published book.
Oh, now listen. Let's get in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Let me turn it into my good side. Give you my good side.
Me and a friend of mine's named Sir Iragai from the Bay Area of
Okay.
LA. We worked on a magazine called From Shoulders to Giants some years ago. And when you do it, you get the music with it and everything like that. So it was a great idea. It fell to the waistline.
Okay.
And being that I write all the time, like, I'm an artist that write, 13 songs a week.
Okay.
I might write 20 hooks a week.
Okay.
Poetry, everything. But then I write books. I write these novels, these stories. So trying to escape, I ended up finishing up this whole novel called Little Boy Blue. And it became a series. So I incorporated my Black Bible mixtape. Right. Which is out right now. Volume 1, the Book of Nathaniel. Volume 2 coming out, the Book of King.
Okay.
And Little Boy Blue, it started out as an autobiography. But after reading so many books, I really got tired of everyone's story being similar.
Right.
They didn't want me to take the mask down. See, I wear the mask because I've had COVID 4 times. And I'm really nervous about, you know what I mean? But no, I'll do it for now. So the autobiography, it got boring to me.
Right.
So reading about everyone else's life, most of us, we have the same story. Most males.
Right.
Most males, not all males, but most of us have the same storyline.
Right.
So it sounded kind of redundant. So instead of making it an autobiography, I turned it into a novel, put some music with it. Now I'm doing a soundtrack, and it's coming together nice. Little Boy Blue.
That's dope. That's super dope. No, I can't wait. Like, what is the process of going to be from a rapper to an author to actually a published author?
Well,
is there any difference?
I mean, art is art.
Okay.
Right? I believe that artists, we were born the way we are.
Okay.
Right? I was born to do what I do. So writing has never been something that I tried to do. Rapping.
Right.
I tried to play basketball. Now, you're interviewing me about that, right? Ain't no crossover game. You know what I mean? I tried to play football. I tried to play baseball. I tried boxing. My arms was too short. Swave Sever used to laugh at me all the time about shit like that. So, but I never tried to do this. This was something I just naturally did.
Okay.
Now, the only process I could say that was difficult from being an artist to becoming a published artist is the dollar bill. You find a company, you pay them, they do the fucking work. Your art is out there,
Got it.
And y'all don't be afraid to put the art out there because someone's gonna love it.
Right.
The people who you think the demographic that you're going for, they might not, adhere to you. They may not fuck with you. They might not jack you.
Right.
So you put the art out because there's billions of people on the planet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Someone's going to love what you do, especially if you love what you do, and you're putting your best foot forward. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Shout out to the chat.
Absolutely. Definitely check out Wayda Black. Tell everybody where they can find you at, Wayda.
I mean,
because we didn't even start there.
All you gotta do is go to Google. You go to Google and you type in WAYDAH space BLACC. There's only one Wayda Black in New York City. There's only one Wayda Black in the world. You understand what I'm saying? So you Google me and you're gonna find me anywhere that you want me. And if you need me, you go to my Instagram, you hit up my DM, you talk to my people, and if the price is right, your boy is there.
I like the way he talk. He said the price is right. Your boy
Yeah, the
is
price,
there.
I mean, because you gotta put a price on your value,
Absolutely.
even though your value may not equal the price.
Absolutely.
But you want to get paid for your efforts. You want to get paid for your investment. This is a self-investment game.
Absolutely. I think that's where artists get it confused.
Right.
You also have to invest in yourself.
Yes.
Okay. And you have to invest in what you want.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I get a lot of artists that say, I'm not paying for showcases. I'm not paying to perform. I'm not paying for this. I'm not paying for that. You know, but as a starting out artist, you might have to pay a $20 showcase.
That's a fact. Now I can understand. I have the mentality of I'm not paying for anyone's showcase.
Mm-hmm.
You get to a point in time in your career where I've done that already.
Absolutely.
And not saying that I don't have to do it again.
Right.
But I don't have to do it again and again and again. No, I'm not doing that. I will pull up and show support.
Right.
But I'm not jumping on anyone's stage because I've been on anyone's stage already.
Right.
See, but artists, if you don't have a show, if you don't have a platform where you can get to the people you want to,
right,
you got to crawl before you walk.
Right.
But I'm no longer crawling. I'm walking.
Right.
So, for the platforms that call me up and I deny, it's not because I feel it's not worth it.
Right.
I feel that it's a waste of both of our time. You understand? You can't pay me my worth, and that's not worth my time for no pay.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I'll pull up and pay $20 to support the door.
Absolutely.
I might even send some people down there in representation of me just to support your door.
Right.
But don't insult me with don't insult me.
Point blank.
Yeah.
Okay. I love the mentality. So I feel like, when it comes down to the new artists and this new movement that they have going on now, a lot of them don't learn the craft. You've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
Doing what?
Music.
I mean, I've been doing music forever.
So how old was you when you started, like, actually taking it serious? Like, this is what I'm going to do.
I don't know. Like, I come from a time in an era where if you were just good, you got on, right?
Okay.
So I've been rapping since I was a boy, since I was 9. You know what I mean? 14 years old, Shaheem the Rugged Child, shout out to you, KRS-One, Ghostface Killer, Wyclef Jean, the Fugees, Mike Tyson. I've been around, Mac 10, MC8, performing at Sports Center, LA, Chicago, Wisconsin, right? But I haven't been doing what I'm doing now for no longer than I would say I would give it 3 years.
Okay.
5 years ago, I decided to do music again.
Okay.
But for the last 3 years, I've been a boss.
Okay.
You understand? For the last 3 years, I've placed value on myself. For the last 3 years, I've bought my own beats, paid for my own studio time, bought my own cover art, paid for my own shows, paid for my own airplane ticket. You know what I'm saying? This is self-motivated.
It's called independent.
Independent, like a
Completely
motherfucker.
independent.
And a lot of it goes to because the underground industry, the other independents, there's no commission.
Right.
There's no conglomerate for us to share information or even revenue.
Right.
So I would say 3 years, I've been a 100% professional with what we're doing, me and my team. And I appreciate my team. I appreciate Team Hami. I appreciate the members of Dawn's Dynasty. I appreciate everybody from Gorilla Gang and the Cure Hip Hop Magazine, everyone that showed us love and support and what we're doing on this independent tip. You heard?
Absolutely. So as an independent artist, I'm asking you all these questions because a lot of artists watch the show.
Right.
Right. And it takes a person that has been going through this and has done this to say it to people, because sometimes when you're saying it to somebody and they don't know that you've done this before,
right,
they don't value how well your information is.
Well, it's all right. Hip hop is a little different, right? It's called, if I'm talking to the dude in the street, if I come out my building in the projects and an old timer say to me, yo, listen, Lombard, what you need to be doing instead of buying them Jordans is doing this.
Uh-huh.
And he ain't doing shit, I can't listen to that.
Right.
Right? When a rapper sees another rapper of a certain age and he doesn't have a platinum record,
right?
He's not on Hot 97, he's not on Power 105, he don't got a Balenciaga,
right.
Big gold chain. It's like, listen, old man, I got what you got in my pocket and more. I don't need to listen to you.
Right.
But what the new rappers don't fail to realize is that, you know, once your buzz is gone, it's gone. You still gonna need those relationships. You still gonna need that grind, and you still might need that artist's advice.
Right.
I'm not gonna wear $150,000 chain to my interview. For what? I'm not at the fucking awards.
Right.
I'm not gonna pull up in the latest. For what? I don't have the latest. But you don't got no publishing.
Right.
You don't have no copyrights. You don't have no trademark to your name. You don't own none of the YouTube beats that you're buying. You're not on stage, you know, 12 times a motherfucking month like I am. Because we out here. We working. We are working.
Right.
So for those who don't listen to the old school, I hope you know what you're doing. And I wish you the best of luck. You know what I mean? And I hope one day that, you know, you can teach me something that I didn't know.
Absolutely. Power talk. So let's just take a break real quick and get kind of resituated and regrounded.
Yeah, I need another drink. I need a drink.
I knew that was coming. And also, I need some water. So, like, let's get into. So, you want to do our artist of the week? Oh, he got a special piece. All right, Hollywood, push it.
Let's go.
My vibe. No, it rock. No, it is. You know it rock when you come to the side, bitch. If you on my vibe, shit, ain't wasting my time, bitch. I'm in the ghost, right on my Tommy, you know how we slide, bitch.
You see this fly drip? Don't even try, bitch. I'm with Thule, he hot-headed, he gon' fry shit.
If you on my vibe, shit, ain't wasting my time, bitch. I'm in the ghost, right on my Tommy, you know how we slide, bitch.
You see this fly drip? Whoa, don't even try, bitch. No, I'm with Thule, he hot-headed, he gon' fry shit. Ain't about the dollar signs, don't give a fuck, not picking up. In the club, I am the vibe, you know your team can't fuck with us. Walk through feeling elegant, drip size on elephant. Comfortable on any block, make your hood my residence. That's the sound of the ties. The drum go boom, 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 like the drums in the choir. High roller, blick shoulder, mud boots, trench soldier, sports mode, taking over, bread loaf, baking over.
I'm in the ghost, right on my Tommy, you know I got power. You niggas is pussy, you niggas ain't tough, you niggas ain't bout it. They say they on demon time, but they don't be outside. Hope you got your weapon on you, cause I stay with mine. You know I be riding, you know I be sliding, you niggas be hiding. You don't want a static, nigga, what's your status? My bitch be the baddest.
Whoa, whoa.
40 on my hip, catch you in traffic and watch what happens. Spin the block, hit it out, it's a rap, pussy.
My swag dripping, bag different, my section, bad bitches, boss talk, little nigga, no need for ad-libbing. If I up it, watch how they move. Slide, slide.
If you on my vibe, shit, ain't wasting my time, bitch. I'm in the ghost, right on my Tommy, you know how we slide, bitch.
You see this fly drip? Don't even try, bitch. I'm with Thule, he hot-headed, he gon' fry shit.
If you on my vibe, shit, ain't wasting my time, bitch. I'm in the ghost, right on my Tommy, you know how we slide, bitch.
You see this fly drip? Don't even try, bitch. I'm with Thule, he hot-headed, he gon' fry shit.
Yeah. Brooklyn. BX. Let's get it.
P, baby. Magic happens when I'm in this booth, nigga. Right. Only lie to the judge, only is the truth, nigga. Yeah. I'm homeless in a V, it don't got a roof, nigga. Selling D, ducking from 12, you need the proof, nigga. Chain smoker, I'll be back to back in spliffs. Working on flipping money, that's an acrobatic shit. Make your bitch disappear, that's a savage magic trick. Then I give her back to you like, you can have that bitch. I knew I was gonna make it, I was telling them. Y'all was worried about the gram, I was selling them. A lot tried to go against me, but they never won. You can always play dumb when you know you the clever one. I ain't never go to trial in the court. Yeah, Randall was falling, but I'm the real poster child for New York. Getting grown man chicken, you a child, yours is short, so stay in the child place. I'll be holding down the fort. I love.
No rest for the wicked, homie, you know what's up. You got a shot, you better shoot it if it open up. Barbarian, thug passion, I fill my cup. Body bag, season toe tag, sip 'em up. It's a body. It's a body. It's a body. No rest for the wicked, homie. Yeah. You know what's up. Up early, getting money with the calisthenics. My gang green, we cut dead weight like diabetics. I tell them think first, act first. You might regret it, like it hurt when they dead and they could've dead it. Insomniac flow, no rest for the wicked. That mean I'm up, and if they guessing, anybody could get it. I run bass, I mean dope, like whenever I pin it. Touching plates on home runs, like I'm chasing a pennant. I'm with the Bronx bomber, niggas won't survive one inning. And after P apply pressure, then it gets so I'm swinging. I fry guys like five guys. This the beat that I'm bringing. Pause, I'm beyond beef. Just know how I'm cooking this different. My hitter went and got his OSHA, reading Deepak Chopra. We had our own network, now he'd rather watch Oprah. I ain't even mad, I'm just alone with me and Sosa in the jungle with lion, tigers, and bears till it's over. Hello. No rest for the wicked, homie, you know what's up. You got a shot, you better shoot it if it open up. Barbarian, thug passion, I fill my cup. Body bag, season toe tag, sip 'em up. It's a body. It's a body. It's a body. No rest for the wicked, homie, you know what's up.
Throw it back on your grandma cap. Put it on your head and now it's a crown. Ball dancer, rip off my gown. We done went from the church to the hall to the sink to the store. I'ma need about 3 more rounds. Put my legs in the air, daddy, in the movie theater, but we can't make too much noise. And that tongue like a vibrator in the hands work. I swear to God, I don't need no toys. I don't suck him up, I got so much poise. I look back to watch him enjoy. Said he went to a party, pull up with no panties on. Swear to God, he gon' leave his boy. We can do it in the parking lot in a Rolls Royce. Let my pretty toes touch the star. So I can bust it open backstage when I kill a show. Hold up, let me spit these bars. Pussy fat, it's on B.I.G. Dick big, I might D.I.E. This pussy way too special when he insert, he in VIP. Want you to lick me from my head to my toes. And this shit so hypnotized and make you forget your hoes. And you can fuck me on the dryer while we washing our clothes. Heard you like them pretty colors, put something pink on your nose. Come here.
Take you from your head to your toes. And I wanna. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta. Know what's your fantasy? Take you from your head to your toes. And I wanna. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta. Know what's your fantasy?
We can do it in the back seat, windows up, spread them cheeks, spit in my butt, pinning me down, picking me up, give me them strokes on the back of the bus, ride that dick in the studio booth. We get so high, we fuck on the roof. Pretty little cat, make the dog go roof. When I put it in my mouth, disappear like poo. I grab them and I grasp them, and when I back it up, I slash them. I ain't come yet, but I gas them. Finna ride that dick till I crash them. This a Lambo, this a Aston, he gon' do whatever I ask him. Like lick on the cooch, said he can't breathe. Like shut up, little nigga, you capping.
Take you from your head to your toes. And I wanna. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta. Know what's your fantasy? Take you from your head to your toes, and I wanna. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta. Know what's your fantasy?
All right, guys. Shout out to Ace General. Yeah, Fresh. Shout out to Debonair, P, Chrissy Bands. Those are the videos we just played just a few minutes ago. Like, these are some artists that is actually out here working, like Waiter. Okay, if you're not up on Waiter, like, I'm just gonna tell you, Summer Jam, the stage was clear. The whole front of the stage was clear when he got on the stage, and when he started rapping.
Woo.
Okay, I'm just gonna say.
Ooh, shout outs to Polo Hami. You know, we had Polo Hami in the building with us, man, when we did Straight Fat. And remember, we had to come out after Deva.
Mm-hmm. And that's Hello, Excuse Me.
Hello, Excuse Me. Yo, I heard that record and I looked over and I'm like, yo, Ralphie, I gotta go out after that. Right? And I looked at Chambers. Chambers usually puts me after Deva, pause. And that's a hard act to follow. So I'm glad that we did what we did and we did it how we did it. Shout outs to Deva and the whole Far Rock. You heard?
Yes. Deva did his thing. This guy did his thing. There was a few female artists out there that did their thing. Like, it was a really, really good situation. And I got a chance to see independent artists at its best.
Yes.
Okay. It was a group of independent artists at their best. And I just want to salute y'all. You know, congratulate y'all. They got to give people their flowers before they go so they can appreciate them. Okay, like,
let me smell mine now. Let me smell the roses right now.
Absolutely. So you guys did a hell of a job. Okay, and continue, because you guys are paving a way for a whole wave of new independent artists. You know, they're thinking differently. Right. You know, they're not thinking mainstream label. All I gotta do is get on the radio and that's it. Right. You know what I mean? They're actually working.
I don't even know what they think about. Like, the radio is not. It's not as simple as people think. You know, it's not just you got a hot record and you're on the radio. It doesn't work like that.
People think it's an instant hot pocket.
Nah,
you put it in the microwave and you pop it out in 5 seconds and it's good.
And the funny thing is, it has worked like that for other individuals. But you know, all of our destiny is not intertwined.
Right.
You know, we'll all meet up with each other on our own different routes. You know, shout out to the homie Fabio Foreign. You know, when they did Big Drip, you know, he put out much music before that. But once Big Drip hit, that was him.
Right.
Everybody can't be Fabio Foreign.
Right.
You got to be you.
Absolutely.
And I'm Wade Out Black. And, you know, I make it through the radio because of hard work and dedication and great relationships.
Right.
And you got to pay these motherfuckers. You got to pay. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay. You got to pay. Stop. Listen, the DJs, they got families too.
Right.
And, you know, and especially the DJs that are not independent. You can't go to Hot 97 with this one record and stand outside, you know, with a bottle of Moet and just give it.
Right.
It's not, no, you need $5,000. You understand? The average single for a record label is $100,000 to push one song. So for y'all independent artists out there that think just because, you know, you the shit and you lit in your hood or you lit in your borough, you got $100,000 to promote your record?
Okay. It's a budget.
Yes.
It's called a budget.
Yes.
Okay. You gotta have a budget to move stuff. Money makes the world go round. You can't do nothing with nothing in your pocket.
No.
Okay. A lot of times people will do something for something, and then but not very much will they do something for nothing.
And like I said, you know, your work ethic speaks a lot. You know, shout outs to DJ Drewski, and the Trappers Only show, and shout outs to Hood and Feed the Hood Entertainment. You know, they see me working and they see you out there, and you might get the pity play.
Okay.
I'm not mad at the pity play. I'm not mad at the fact that a DJ see me working so hard that he says, you know what? Let me play Wade Out's record. Let me give him a chance.
Okay.
Because it's
that's
getting
all
played.
you need.
It's getting played. It's getting played. So, you know, I advise you guys out there, you know, don't be mad because you're not on Hot 97. You know, get on Sirius Radio.
Right.
Get on internet radio. Get on underground radio stations. Go to the clubs. Get in tune with DJ Dr. Hollywood. Get in tune with DJ Ralphie.
Right.
Get in tune with the Bronx. Get in tune with Lower East. Get in tune with Queens. Because your relationships goes a long way.
Let's just talk about relationships real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. People don't know how to build relationships.
Right.
They don't know how to socialize. Everything is a text message or a freaking Instagram post.
Right.
You understand? They don't know how to come into a room and actually network with people.
Right.
You understand? So how do these new artists is going to build a relationship and they don't even know how to talk to you?
Well, you know, the first thing I think, like, I had to realize that studio conversation and club conversation is not real. You know what I'm saying? You meet an artist and You know, you get his Instagram. Yo, I'm gonna hit you up. Yo, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I got you, man. You in town? You know, you're gonna be like Martin on the LeVar Burton show. You know what I'm saying? Singing with Jodeci. You know, those conversations aren't real. You need to be in a dynamic where you can actually hear one another,
right?
Look each other in the eye,
right?
And have a meaningful, solidified business plan,
right?
Because without a plan, you plan to fail. And we want to talk business.
Right.
I don't want to talk about the latest GTA game unless it's after I talk business.
Right.
So, you know, you artists, you get up in these clubs and you get around artists like myself, you know, don't be afraid to walk up to me because, you know, I'm 5'4" and it's big as a house and meaner than a motherfucker. That has nothing to do with anything. I'm a businessman. Come to me, let's do business.
Right, right. Again, when you see people at these shows, talk to them.
Yeah.
Talk to them. You know, the more you do it, the better you'll be at it. Okay.
Yeah. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Exactly, and people are scared to open it.
Yeah, and you know, and we also as human beings are afraid of rejection.
Of course.
I've been rejected a lot. You know
Of course.
I ran into Mace a couple of weeks ago, right, at a pizza shop.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, I'm walking by my man like, yo, let's go get some pizza. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna smoke this blunt. As I'm rolling up and I look at the thing, it's Mace. So I said, oh shit, Harlem World in the building. My first instinct was, nah, not right now.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, the better part of me was like, I opened the door, was like, yo, man, you've been looking for me for a long time, man. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're humans.
Right. Thank you.
You know, they're humans, but it's almost like talking to a female. You know, I know like a beautiful woman such as yourself, such as my wife, y'all get spoken to 10, 11 times a day. And I might be number 12 that just get the backlash.
Right.
But I'll never know unless I speak to her.
Right.
So when I see artists and I see producers and promoters, yo, man, especially if we at the bar, yo, what you drinking? Yeah, yo, give him one.
Right.
You can't turn down a drink, right?
Right.
And that drink right there that's my end. That's my window.
Right.
You only got 10 seconds.
It's called a pitch.
That's
Elevator
right.
pitch.
Elevator pitch. You got 10 seconds to say what you need to say to get a yay or a nay.
You throwing stones or you throwing jewels right now?
Right.
You
So-
dropping jewels?
Right.
Okay, because we dropping jewels right now on
All
Girl
jewels,
Vibes.
all jewels. So you know,
Okay.
I make sure that, you know, I'm in the building and I'm noticed.
Yep.
And I'm understood, and I don't have meaningless conversations. And like I said, you know, club conversation, studio conversation, those are meaningless. Those aren't real.
Right.
So I don't take those, you know, to heart anymore.
Okay.
You know, I've been around so many artists, man, some of the greatest entertainers in the world. And you say to yourself, it's lit.
Right.
It's not lit.
They not gonna call you, man.
No, it's a picture. You know, you took a picture.
Yeah, they're not gonna call you, man.
You know, like you go to my Instagram page, I don't have a bunch of frivolous pictures.
Right.
These pictures are relationships. These pictures are established.
Right.
You know, just because I met, you know, Joe Schmo Blow last night don't mean I want his picture.
True.
You know what I mean? I'm putting you up because this is Instagram page. That's enough, you guys. Y'all gotta remember that your Instagram pages, they're not just social networking for your people. It's your business card. It's a
Right.
whole website.
Yes.
So pay attention to your content. Pay attention to who you taking pictures with and why you're putting those pictures up, because the outside is always looking.
All right. All right, waiter. You know, that's what I like about talking to artists that actually think.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not a carbon copy.
No.
Okay. And that's what the artists are giving me that feeling of. They're carbon copies of what they think an artist is supposed to be.
Right.
You know,
Right.
no, be yourself and turn yourself into art.
You know, it's when you're a rapper and you're an artist, it's a little different. People think that it's the same, right?
Right.
Because the rapper, he just wants to rap.
Right.
You know, he's not really thinking about
The whole picture.
the artist sees himself, everyone else,
Right.
you know, the whole painting. And so the rapper, the label will turn you into an artist.
It's called artist development.
Right. The
Which-
artist, he usually, you know, depending on, like, you got a Travis Scott,
Right.
And then you have like a Mano.
Right.
Mano's a rapper, right? Travis Scott, I would say, is an all-around artist. He makes
Artist,
beats,
yeah.
he does cover art, you know, all of these things. He plays instruments.
Right.
So the conversations is different when dealing with the investors.
Right.
So Mano became a boss. So now his conversation is even at a higher capacity because
Right.
he's not just a rapper. Now he's a boss.
Right.
So, you know, own your craft, hone your craft, man. Study your shit and get it going, please.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So as we move forward,
Yeah.
I want to get into my Black Biz Talk.
Okay.
Okay. I like to support Black owned businesses because we need to support each other. Okay. We have always been supporting the white and the
Right.
Asian and everybody else but ourselves.
Right.
Okay. I started with my platform being at the pop-up shops.
Okay.
Okay. Because I feel like, you know, that's our flea market. That's
Right.
our swap meet. You know
Right.
what I mean? That's where we go. That's our JC Penney.
Right.
That's our mall, you know, where we have a whole plethora of different things that people have created.
Right.
Okay. Or people have made or built or just bought and made available to you.
Right.
Okay. But they don't get no promotion. They don't get no publicity. They don't get no foot traction.
Right.
You know, nobody knows about what we do. We don't get the billboards and the Macy's catalogs and stuff like
Right.
that.
Right. Exactly.
So we use Girl Vibes to promote Black owned businesses.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
Salute,
so-
salute the girl vibes. Salute
So
the
this
girl
is why
vibes.
we are here at Jim's Bar and Lounge,
Right.
because it's a Black owned business. Okay.
Okay.
And it's a dope spot. It's got the best chicken wings in Brooklyn right now. I got my chicken wing challenge. I have not tasted a better chicken wing yet.
Jim's Bar and Lounge.
Jim's
Y'all got
Bar
the best
and
chicken wings?
Lounge
Y'all got the best chicken wings?
chicken wings in Brooklyn.
Really?
Okay.
Who
if
got
you-
which bartender got the best shot? Show me.
okay. So, you know, I like to support, you know, Black owned businesses. So today my Black owned business is none other than Major Craft.
Major Craft. Okay.
Okay. Major Craft is a Black owned liquor dispensary.
Dope.
Okay. And they came on the show for my birthday. It
Okay.
surprised me. Came on the show for my birthday, was giving out free shots to everyone.
Okay.
And they were able to come up with an idea where they are making an app, where they have an app where you can save your time at the bar because you can order it like an Uber.
Dope.
Okay. And it'll ring like when you go to Red Lobster and that big ass beeper ring on your
Right,
hip.
right.
It'll ring and let you know that your bartender got your drink ready. You just gotta go get it.
Oh, that's hot. That's
I was-
hot. Shout outs to them.
Shout outs to them. It's just changed the entire bar experience.
Right, and that's a tough game to get into. You know, liquor dispensary and things of that, because that's not our people's game.
Right. Exactly. But well, technically,
So I tell you what, the industry has made it seem like that's not our people's game. Because
Right.
The major companies are not owned by our people.
right.
But
Because
we are distillers. We actually came up with the system of distilling.
absolutely, because
You
we
understand?
came up with moonshine.
Yes, we started moonshine.
We sure
You
did.
understand what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people don't realize that, you know, Black and brown people, we are the creators and the sole controllers of a lot of things on this planet that we don't get credit for.
We're the inventors.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you know, I just want to bring up a little bit of a conversation that we had earlier where you
Okay.
said that, you know, your voice and your sound is on something, but your face is not.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
How do you feel when someone takes your shit? Like, nigga, are you serious? Like they was doing that in the 60s to artists.
Right.
Okay. The sound was black,
Right.
but the faces were white.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And here we are in 2023, and we're still fighting for Black Lives Matter.
Yes. See, people don't realize, like, we just started being able to vote. That's not too long ago.
Yeah.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, we had to beg, literally beg, to use the same bathroom as motherfuckers.
Okay.
So that's not too long ago. So, you know, somehow, some way, systematically, the media and everything has denounced all of these things.
Mhm.
No one's teaching us any of these things anymore. So
Right.
you forget about it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You don't think about it. It's not important. It doesn't mean anything. No, it means everything.
Right. You know, because I don't know if you heard, but they have tried to take the slavery out of some of the textbooks in the US. You know, they want to wipe out the fact that this happened.
Right.
You know, but history is where we need to start.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
We need to have that as a talking piece because we are repeating history.
Right. Of course.
Okay.
I mean, if you take it out the textbook, you don't have to teach it. If you take it out the criteria, the youth, the ghetto youth, the inner cities, they don't have to know
Right.
because it's still his story.
Right.
Like when I learned about slavery, I didn't know till I was older that New York City had slaves.
Absolutely.
You know, right there, Chelsea Piers. You know, right there, Battery Park. I didn't know that Queens had slaves, Brooklyn had slaves. I didn't know that the Empire State Building was built over a slave burial.
Yep.
I had no idea. So they take everything out. Some of the street names are named after slave owners
There you go.
and plantations and, Chase Bank, JP, but that's a whole conglomerate of another conversation that they don't want us to know these things.
Exactly.
So they shut a lot of artists down that have this knowledge of self and that want to give it to other people. I'm very careful about what I say, how I say it,
Right.
when I say it, to whom I say it to, because we also have agents out here
Oh yeah.
that's working for the other side that don't want you to tell the youth exactly what it is and how to be a self-sufficient individual
Absolutely.
in business
Absolutely.
and make $1.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's not really, I rap because I'm good at it. I don't want to rap anymore.
Right.
I want the next brother to rap or the next sister to rap. I want to put them on. I want to show them how to make great songs and become the best musicians and artists that they can be.
Absolutely.
But in order to do that, you got to make the money from the business.
Right.
So I'm all about business.
Absolutely. Shout out to Way to Black, man. In the history, okay? History is important. Even though it's his story, it's our information that
Yes.
we need it for.
Yes.
Okay? For our betterment. Okay? Our children's betterment. How can we produce a future when we don't even really know where we came from?
And our pride.
Okay? They took away our heritage, they took away our culture, gave us a different culture, divided us, told us what we were doing was devil worship.
Of course.
Okay?
And gave us white Jesus.
And gave us their religion. Okay?
And told us what to think and what to do. And
Okay, so like, and now we have a generation of confused
yeah.
individuals.
Yeah.
Our children are confused. They don't know whether to believe what mom and dad is saying or to go out and just figure it out on their own.
And the children, when they hear mom and dad talk, it's not solid anymore.
Right.
It doesn't. I mean, I knew mothers who were just straight up fiends, but when they said something to their son or their daughter, it was still law.
Right.
Right? It still meant something. The children these days, the internet is teaching them. That's the influence.
Right.
So for you parents that think you got your child on lock, some of you do, but the majority of us don't. You
Don't,
understand? Because the
exactly.
internet is the influence and it is the actual 24/7 teacher.
Right.
They teach them everything: sex, homosexuality, violence, death and despair. But they're not teaching them how to be self-sufficient and to make $1, stack $1, save $1, use $1.
Right.
I didn't learn anything about women until recent. Like I had no respect, for females because it
Okay.
wasn't something that was broadcast on television.
Right.
You understand? Most of the TV shows were white. And when
Right.
you seen a black woman, she was, washing dishes or working for some white man or, my mama never told me be nice to the girls, treat them like ice and put ice in their world. No, I didn't treat them nice,
Right.
But my wife, Tamika, shout out to Tamika, my wife. She told me that black women are not all hoes and whores, that black women are actually, the sole controllers of this planet and,
Right.
the mothers of the earth. It goes in one ear and out the other at first. And then you start to wake up
Right.
and you start to grow up and you start to respect and you
Right.
start to learn. So each one teach one, but we don't have those models anymore.
Right. And that's the problem. Like we're not even taking the initiative to say, let's put the models back.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I have a conversation with people about etiquette,
Right.
because a lot of people don't believe into having respect and etiquette with the things that they do.
No, they
Like
don't.
everything has an etiquette. Even in business, there's an etiquette.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Because if you don't handle business correctly, you will burn bridges.
Yes.
Okay.
And be blackballed.
Like we were just talking about those relationships that you need, you will be fucking them up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then people don't want to work with you, and whatever you have dreamed of, you're gonna have to change because you have to work around the burnt bridges that you have put up.
See, we've been taught that etiquette is lame.
That point.
Talking intelligent, being proper is
Mhm.
lame. Yeah, I'm a street nigga, no doubt. But I'm
Mhm.
not a dumb motherfucker.
Right.
See, so for all you dumb, quote unquote, can I say that word, motherfuckers, this is what they already have planned for you. They already want you to feel like being intelligent is not cool.
Right.
using the right words in the right setting is not cool.
Right.
You know, I used to think that walking the building of white people and saying nigga, 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 nigga made me a rebel.
Right.
No, it made me a nigga.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? And what it does is it shows that individual's children. I told you, son. Look how they are.
Uh-huh. It validates what they
Yes.
are already thinking about
right,
us.
Right. Right.
You
right.
understand? So we're giving them the bullets.
Yes, we are.
Okay, that we're giving them the ammunition to shoot us with.
And you know, you go through your transformations.
Of course,
You know,
everybody does.
has, you know, our people have a crazy story, you know. So individually the stories get crazier, right?
Right.
And then you know, I remember being young and saying to myself, you know, the guys downtown Brooklyn and you know, the Israelites, oh, these dudes is cornballs, man. They not getting no money. These niggas and So
Right.
you rob everybody, you sell all the crack, you sell all the dope, you pimp all the women, and you still end up with nothing
Right.
at the end of the day, but a bunch of stories. So I'm glad that my transformation has brought me to where I'm at right now. I'm not mad.
I'm not mad either because if you weren't who you are right now, I don't think we'd be on the couch.
No. If no, we all have our demons, right?
We all have our demons.
But you know what's right and you know what's wrong.
Right.
And you know, I'm really glad that I embrace more right than wrong.
Absolutely.
You know, I used to love the wrong. I used to love the violence. You know what I mean? It felt good. You know, you cut somebody and you watch the blood spill. You go out with your friends and y'all fighting. Everybody got lumps now and you felt great and you felt like men. And then tomorrow you broke still.
Okay.
No business was handled.
Right.
No, I'm about business, y'all.
He
business,
said
business.
I just want to point out, he said, everybody lumped up and bleeding, but you felt great. I don't know how y'all rocked out as men, because that don't sound like a fun day for me. Nigga got a headache and shit. I gotta go get stitches. Like I'm not happy.
Because you know, I tell you one thing.
Happy.
You know, mental health and depression and just pain as a youth can be a traumatizing thing on your brain. So
Mhm.
when we were young, to go outside and bust somebody over the head was actually just you releasing your pain and your stress. You know, it might have been your stepdaddy that you wanted to hit. It might have been your auntie, your mama, anybody that you wanted
Right.
to take that pain that we was giving you out on somebody else. So we did a lot of things out of frustration
Right.
because there wasn't much money involved in those senses.
Right.
You know,
And that's why I feel like now in these days where we have more thinking, we're talking, we're rationalizing, we're doing more. We need to instill that in our kids. Our kids need to be able to open up and talk.
right? And our kids need to understand, you know, yo, daddy don't got a Balenciaga because I don't have a Balenciaga. That doesn't make you a man because, you know, you have one.
Right.
These children are into everything else but knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Absolutely. Because we don't push it.
No. If I come through with a Fendi fanny pack, you know what I'm saying? And some
You
Gucci
lit.
shades on and some tight ass shorts,
You lit.
I'm lit. And now you want to listen to me.
You talking about them GoDaddy shorts?
Yeah, I got a pair of GoDaddies and I'm the man. No, he's a GoDaddy.
I'm good.
You know what I mean,
Listen,
pay attention to what's real, y'all.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, we have so much to grow from. We
Yes.
still have a very, 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 very long way to go.
Yes, we
And
do.
shout out to the Black Biz Talk of the week, because that's where we were. We were at Black Biz
what's up.
Talk.
Right.
So as we move on, I am going to do my Artist of the Week. I do Artist of the Week every week.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody that wants to, be a part of the Artist of the Week, you shoot me your videos. You can DM your videos. You can Instagram your videos, Facebook your videos,
Nice,
email
nice.
your videos. It's girlvibespodcast@gmail.com. You send me your links to your videos. I'll watch it. If I like it, I choose it.
Right.
I choose the videos every week because I want to actually say something about the artist.
So,
Now, this artist that's coming up on the as my Artist of the Week is Johnny Fastlane.
Johnny Fastlane.
Johnny Floss.
Johnny Floss from where?
I think it's from Brooklyn.
Johnny Floss from Brooklyn. That's what's up.
Yeah, Johnny Floss from Brooklyn. So, like, he came out and celebrated my birthday with me, right? And I had met him like maybe once before and did an interview with him, and this is at a pop-up where we did a showcase and we was interviewing the artists and stuff like that. And didn't really think anything about it, but I did send him a personal invite like I did a lot of people. I sent them a personal invite inviting everybody out. And because I did that, that's what he came out.
Okay.
And I said, you know what? I listen to a lot of music, but I've never listened to his music. He has a different vibe.
That's what's up.
He has a different vibe. And I like the vibe that he has because it reminds me of that old school yet new school feel. Like you still have that nostalgic energy.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it still hits like bars, but it's something that the young kids can fuck with.
That's what's up. Let's check them out.
So shout out to Johnny Floss
Johnny
with
Floss.
vibes.
Johnny Floss.
Yo, businessman, you know I got to handle mine. Drop top with the team, yeah, we know how to ride. Late night text, shorty want me to slide. At the end of the day, all we catch is vibes. 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 At the end of the day, all we catch is vibes. I pop up on your screen, just respect the allure. Can't help the swag, it just oozes out of my pores. $1 million dreams gon' leave the marble floors. Young college kids gon' be interns to do the chores. Most rappers in my class can't read my books. Bar for bar, it's not close, even down to the hooks. From the borough where they tell you respect the jooks. In the same place chicks think it's all about they looks. That's too bad, I'm just a little too picky. Ain't no way you gassing me, cause other rappers think you pretty. Lucky to get me, shorty, I'm one of the kings of my city. Besides, you know I get paid well just to be witty. It's a privilege just to be sitting here and drinking with me. Plus I'm super duper fly, I would impress Missy. Grown man, not a minor. Signing off Johnny Floss, aka Mr. Clever One-Liners. No businessman, you know I got to handle mine. Drop top with the team, yeah, we know how to ride. Late night text, shorty want me to slide. At the end of the day, all we catch is vibes. 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 At the end of the day, all we catch is vibes. I pop up on your screen, make sure you double tap. Don't hate on my post, but keep it a stack. Came out the crib with nothing less than the rack, and I stay styling, okay, go on the bucket hat. Do say in my cup, yeah, that's the wave. Jay became a billionaire, so I'm drinking what he made. Me and my team gon' need money to blow. Vibing with models, front row at the fashion shows. Heavy drip, I come through, it's a movie. Looking at eye candy with that sugar cookie. Rap vet, even though I'm not a rookie. After this, I gotta pick up some bread from the bookie. Better get a pic with me, I'm something to witness. Feeling like Jeter when he was winning them pennants. Every bar's a punch, just make sure you listen. Gotta switch the hat, 88 for the trenches. Businessman, you know I got to handle mine. Drop top with the team, yeah, we know how to ride. Late night text, shorty want me to slide. At the end of the day, all we catch is vibes. 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 At the end of the day, all we catch is vibes. Yo, we focus on the wealth, on the way to get rich. Young bosses, cause we thriving on this black business. So what it's looking like? Yeah, what it's looking like? So much ice, we walk around with a puck. And we not employees, nah, we partnering up. So what it's looking like? Yeah, what it's looking like?
Look, I got homies with PTSD and paranoia. Playing in them streets, you gon' need a gun and a lawyer. When you walk with God, the devil gon' try and destroy you. I used to be an employee, I became the employer. I want ownership, I ain't selling my soul for shit. That 15 minutes of fame they give you be over quick. When you ain't hot no more, they treat you like you don't exist. That should've had you stuck mad with the artifice. Make you wanna wild out, make you wanna spaz. For them times when you was down and you really didn't have. Now it's time to shit on everyone, get back up in your bag. Stay on their ass, put on the gas, can't let nobody get a pass. Make them feel know what they say, can try and fix the broken glass. I'm taught to keep my distance way before Corona in the mask. Cause no matter what you do, they still gonna judge you by your past. And take everything you work for, leave you stuck with less than half. But I ain't never been the type to let no one take what I had. And if I ever took a loss, you best believe I got it back.
We focus on the wealth, on the way to get rich, young bosses. Cause we thriving on this black business. So what it's looking like? Yeah, what it's looking like? So much ice, we walk around with a puck. And we not employees, nah, we partnering up. So what it's looking like? Yeah, what it's looking like. Yo, how in the world you gonna talk about them C's on my heels, knowing I'm a wizard? I ain't related to Bradley Bill. Wordplay crazy, my talent they can't steal. Even though Brooklyn right now is heavy on the drill. Flow bananas as I rap, then I peel. But it's an open shut case, you don't got time to appeal. The fresher MC from BK, not PH, not Fab either. Even though I have expensive taste, swag got her, I can't help she fell for the bait. Drinking out the line water, trying to help her pH. Lunch meeting at 4, I ain't touched the plate, but gotta meet with another CEO around 80. No dirty money, I don't remind you of a booger. Yeezy's the same color as oatmeal with brown sugar. So much bread, you gotta sit and wonder. Sincerely yours, your favorite puncher's favorite puncher. No choke. We focus on the wealth, on the way to get rich, young bosses. Cause we thriving on this black business. So what it's looking like? Yeah, what it's looking like? So much ice, we walk around with a puck. And we not employees, nah, we partnering up. So what it's looking like? Yeah.
We go a little something like this.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. They think I'm gonna blow up. They think I'm gonna blow up. Niggas get mad when I show up. Just come around, get no love. Just come around, ain't no up. Still come around like so what? But now I'm like, fuck it, you know what? You can pull up on me, 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 pull up on me. Yo, don't threaten me with a good time. I was having a good time. Niggas wanna start sneak dissing, but never could pull a good rhyme. Come let me be your ghost writer. Head full of flames like Ghost Rider. Your flow right, but my flow tighter. I owe it all to the most higher. I've been on my up and down, but up and down can't be no more. I'm just trying to make it, take it from 0 to stacks to show. Been so anxious, anticipating the day that I'm gonna blow. Fuck being impatient, my time is now. I hope everyone know. Feel triumphant like the horns. I gotta blow. If she whack and wanna check, she gotta blow. I would never take that route. I gotta go. Rather sell out or be a sellout. One thing I gotta know. Wait, hold up. They think I'm gonna blow up. They think I'm gonna blow up. Niggas get mad when I show up. Just come around, get no love. Just come around, ain't no up. Still come around like so what? But now I'm like, fuck it, you know what? You can pull up on me, 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 pull up on me. Yo, I've been the problem. Insane asylum. See, I be wildin', but I'm always styling. Heard you girl when but you got some mileage. I keep on the side like soup. Keep on the side like salad. Don't care about no groupies, music. The only thing that matters. Counting Benjis, it's no biggie. Get established in your city. You got biddies, I got plenty, but keep two with me like titties. They say beggars can be choosers, so I'm choosing not to beg. I just get it how I live it, and I said what I said. Critics debate, I can relate. The fact remain their opinions are useless. Almost a year, they live in the fear. Got people say hitting me, asking for music. I really do this. Blood, sweat, and tears, grinding for years, while the rest of you clueless. Give a fuck about a nigga, I'm about my figure, and I swear to God, I'm not losing. Wait, hold up. They think I was gonna blow up. They think I was gonna blow up.
Used to come around, you know love. Used to come around, ain't know what. Still come around like so what. But now I'm like fucking, you know what? You can pull up on me, 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 pull up on me.
All right, guys. All right, guys. All right, guys. Shout out to my artist of the week, which is Johnny Fastlane. He had 2 videos. One was Vibes, and the other one was with Car Baby. Car Baby is going to be performing at the H General Queenswear Crowns 2 showcase on the 29th right here at Jim's Bar and Lounge. Definitely come out, check it out. Definitely come out and support the artist. Support is not always free. I hate when people say that. Okay, support is not always free. You might have to buy a goddamn ticket.
That's right.
Okay, you might have to come inside to a free event and buy something from the bar. Okay, support the establishment, support the event, support the organization, support the movement. These artists are doing this for y'all. Okay, because if we was doing it, we would be in our house.
That's right.
Okay, it's cold as shit outside, but we outside doing this for y'all. And at least you could do is come out and support. Okay, the least that you could do is buy a goddamn ticket. Okay, and if you know in advance that a person is going to be at a certain place at a certain time and a certain date, maybe you should plan around it so you can be there to support.
That's right.
Okay.
Support.
And another thing that I hate about showcases is that the artists will come out to support artists. That's fine, right? But then you leave right after you perform.
Yo, that's the most irritating.
I hate that shit.
And you know who hates it the most?
Who?
The last artist.
Hell yeah, because ain't nobody there but the organizers.
The last artist, you know, they hate it the most. I've been the last artist. It's terrible. It sucks. But you know what? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I came all the way out here. I got my peoples out here. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But
Right.
the artists leaving after they perform is totally whack.
Right.
You know, we stood there, we watched you.
Right.
My people stood there, we watched you.
Right.
And a lot of y'all be trash. So we stood there and you poisoned my ears for 6 whole minutes. You jumped around, you spilled your drink on my man over there.
Right.
And then you left when it was time for me to get on stage. No bueno. Shame on you.
Right. And that's the one thing that I hate that artists do. It's like, okay, well, I did what I came to do. I'm out. You know, and it's like it's a circle of friends that support friends because artists support artists, and I love the fact that you guys do that. But at the end of the day, it's about selling out Madison Square Garden.
You know, I stopped asking for friends and, you know, neighborhood people I grew up with, you know, even you know, immediate teams. I stopped asking for them to come out.
Right.
Because, you know, you ask and you ask and you ask and they don't make it. It becomes disappointing.
Right.
It becomes it fucks with your ego.
Right.
And on top of that, I just spent 6 hours calling a bunch of people that don't give a fuck.
Right. It's not even going to show up anyway.
Right. You're not going to show up.
They're not going to show up anyway.
I stopped inviting. Now it's like when I go to the events and I'm performing, everybody who I see are strangers in real life.
Absolutely.
You know, and
that's the sad part. Strangers support you first.
But you know, I appreciate all of those. I appreciate everybody that comes out. I appreciate all the strangers. I appreciate everyone on my timeline that actually, you know, I've had people come all the way out from Ohio, Nebraska.
Right.
Like, wait, I came to see you. And I was.
Yes. How does that feel?
It's amazing.
Okay.
It's amazing because it brings back your ego again.
Right.
You know, people think ego is bad. Ego is what gives you your confidence.
Your motivation.
Your motivation. So when you got somebody you know in 22 years and you say, yo, I got a ticket for you, all you got to do is show up.
Right.
And they don't show up. But you got this person that came all the way from Onion to New York.
And bought their ticket.
Bought them a drink.
Okay.
Bought you a drink. And he's standing in the front going crazy or she's going crazy. You don't know who this individual is. And they say, yo, I just came all the way out here to see you. It's a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate all the supporters. I don't like to call them fans. I like to call them supporters and extended family members, all the way out of ends. You heard?
Absolutely. Absolutely. At the end of the day, as an artist, it's about building your artistry. It's about building your fan base. It's about getting your coins. And how do you get that? You get that by selling out shows.
Yes.
You get that by touring, selling your music, selling your merchandise. Get your name out there. Okay. Yeah. I got a new job. Did you hear about my new job?
No, I didn't. What's your new job?
All right, Kennedy. I see you, Kennedy. That's right. When you do a showcase, you stay to the end. I appreciate
That's what's
that.
up.
You know, because at the end of the day, that's how you support other artists. That's how you get fans and stuff like that.
I hear that.
Of course. You're always lit and chilling, Kennedy. But I got a new job and I'm super excited. I became the manager of Who is Schizo.
That's what's up.
So she's a new artist on the Frontline Records.
That's what's up.
And, you know, I get to use my expertise somewhere else other than sitting here and lecturing you guys. I can actually lecture an actual individual and see how it really works, because obviously you guys don't think I know what I'm talking about.
Well, you know what? If it works for you and it works for everyone that's around you, then let it be what it is.
Let it do what it do,
You know,
baby.
because what they said, you know, if you build it, they will come. And
That's
for those
right.
who don't want to drink the water, then you don't got to drink the water.
Okay, because
It's
you
all
can
right.
lead them to it,
Yeah, you can lead them, but they don't have to drink it.
but they don't have
And
to
if you
drink
don't
it.
want to drink it, then so be it.
Okay.
More for me. Thank you.
There you go. I'm a hydrate. So I'm excited that last video that we played was Who Was Schizo. It's called Pull Up. Definitely go follow her on all streaming platforms. Go follow Johnny Floss. I'm so sorry. Johnny Floss on all streaming platforms.
Right.
Okay, these are some amazing artists. This is some amazing talent. And these are some artists you would want to come out and see. Definitely come out to see Waiter. He's going to be at Major Stage. What date again?
That's January 19th. January 19th. we out
Okay,
there. We
you
in the
guys
building.
got the location?
It's a secret location. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But you know, once you go online and you hit up Major Stage Showcase, they'll have all the information that's there.
Okay, shout out to Major Stage.
We also have Bright Lights and Bars. Bright Lights and Bars is a freestyle video platform that me and my partner, as well as cameraman Zaire 6K, shout out to you,
Okay.
have recently just started. And you know, artists that's looking to get on these platforms, Bright Lights and Bars is there. We're available. You can hit me up personally in my DM on Instagram. You know, you come on out, you pay your fee, we shoot your video for you. You know,
Okay.
we share it for you. We show you different ways to promote your joint. You get your interview and the whole 9 yards.
All right, all
You
right.
know what I mean? So you're not just gonna come out, you know, stand in front of something, you know, shoot your shit and you're gone. You
Right.
get your interview, you get your placement, and we go from there. But Bright Lights and Bars, everybody, brand new freestyle video platform. Come on out, get in tune with me. Wait Out Black, Zaire 6K, DJ Dr. Hollywood. Let's go.
All right, all right, all right. DJ Ralph in the building. Shout out to DJ Dr. Hollywood, always making shit happen.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now I have a Messy Brown question.
Hold on, wait, who the hell is Messy Brown? Hold on.
I sent you videos. Didn't I send you a video?
No,
I didn't.
nah, I ain't get
My
no video.
bad.
If I did get a video, somebody ain't do their job today. I'm gonna have to talk to my staff.
Okay, because I do believe I sent you a video so you could watch kind of how the show rolls and stuff like that. Because I do know that you guys come up here, you guys ask for an interview because you think it's an interview. It's actually a talk show.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's actually a talk show, and we have segments and we have conversations and we talk, and this is how we get to know you as a person, not just you as an artist, but you as a person. I get to see how your brain works.
Okay, well, where's Messy Brown at?
So Messy Brown is in North Carolina right now. He drives trucks.
Okay.
But this is my EMT brother. I'm a healthcare professional. I'm EMT and medical assistant, all that stuff. Save lives, right? So his messy brown questions always stir up some shit. Okay.
All right, let's
It
go.
always stirs up some shit. And if you're here with your significant other and you know this is going to fuck up your household, I think you should just text it to me. Hashtag Messy Brown, hashtag Girl Vibes Podcast.
Well,
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Messy
Okay,
Brown.
so the Messy Brown question of this week is: would you allow a woman with a large clitoris to play with your booty?
I wouldn't allow any woman or any alien that appeared to be a woman, any entity that came from the other side of the world that looked like a woman, any woman in my dream or fantasy, any woman in the metaverse play with Wade Out Black's booty. It's not happening.
I was so done. He said himself in third person.
Yeah, it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for those who do,
more power to you.
For those who do, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. But a man's backside should never be crossed and never be touched. It's not a backyard party.
It's not a backyard party.
I got enough in the front for you, mommy. I got enough. The fuck you want to go back there for? You know what I mean? Like the party is up here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you want to go back to the back. Now the party in the front. You know.
So that's how our Messy Brown question of the week.
Right.
I mean,
That was messy.
Messy Brown always got some shit with him. Okay.
That was messy.
And I don't know if I would feel, if I was to do it, I don't think I'd feel comfortable with that.
I mean, I don't feel comfortable even mentioning this shit. So,
Okay.
Messy Brown, you are not invited for Thanksgiving turkey. Messy Brown.
So you heard that from Waiter. You cannot come get no turkey because you are messy.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Messy Brown will come to your shit, stir the pot, go home, and then call you like, how the shit turned out.
See, no good, Messy Brown. Gotta watch out for you.
Okay, so as we come to a close, we're about to get out of here, y'all. I'm super excited to see what the rest of the year is going to hold, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the week is going to entail. Because at the end of the day, we've got a lot of shit going on.
Listen, I wish everybody, much success. I wish you much success. I wish the platform much success. I wish your family and your staff much blessings and success.
Thank you.
Rest in peace to everyone who's lost someone, this year within the last week, day, hour or so.
Right.
Shout outs to all the artists that support Girl Vibe podcast and everything like that. Shout outs to everybody that support Wait Out Black. And I'll be back.
All right. Well, when you come back, you gonna bring us some music?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I need some videos. I need some music. We need some content from Wait Out Black.
Nah, definitely. We got you.
Okay.
Not a problem.
So here at Girl Vibes, we really want to take care of our mental health. We want to take care of who we are, and we want to make sure that we stay true to who we are. So if you're feeling any kind of way, you're feeling any stress, you need to talk to somebody, make sure you find the perfect resources for you. Okay. You may take some time to find the right person to talk to. It might not be your friend.
It might be me.
Okay. It might be me. But it might not be your friend. It might not be somebody that you know. It might just be a stranger, someone who is non-biased, someone who can just say, well, these are the facts. Okay, because a lot of times we put emotion into what we're feeling instead of finding the facts and handling it professionally as we should.
But you know who they shouldn't talk to? Messy Brown. Don't go calling Messy Brown.
No. Don't call Messy Brown. But you definitely should hashtag Messy Brown and answer that question, because I'd like to know what you guys are going to do if you guys had an enlarged clitoris around your booty.
See how that sounded? Right? On that note.
You guys, we're out of here. Check out Girl Vibes Podcast every week here, Jim's Bar and Lounge, 1595 Broadway, Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, we outside. Come check us 6 to 8 p.m. outside.
You must be out your mind, or think that I'm blind to all your love crimes. Well, I'm done serving time. You got your sneakers on, but I still keep track. Red circles all around my back. Head so big, just so fat. You exercise like damn.
You guys want to answer the topic, please answer the topic with the hashtag Messy Brown.